What is up? What's going on? I am the Capital G, and I'm here with Sparky, and we're on to the next part of our tour, which is our mansion. And here it is. Can I get a drum roll, please? Ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. There it is. Bam. It's not the most beautiful thing on the outside, although I think it looks pretty good for like the size or the scale of the whole thing. We got
That
a little
and the block choices we had a lot of to build for this.
Yeah, because it's pretty large, as you'll see in a sec. But
Not
we have
very
this,
resource friendly.
yeah, we have a chimney here, which may or may not be an actual chimney. And we got a golden door here to show off our wealth, and we got a stable here designed by Sparky himself. We got some mossy cobblestone fences. We got
Yep, because we're playing on the latest snapshot, so you can craft the mossy cobble now. So now it's a fun building material.
Yeah.
As opposed to a rare resource.
Yeah. And then we got this fancy door that opens with the press of this button. This is the main floor, of course, because you walk into a house and you go to the main floor. You don't just spawn in the basement or anything.
That'd be kind of weird.
That would be very weird. We got a chandelier here, which I like, and we have a living room here with a fireplace in it. The fireplace is okay. This room isn't my favorite. We kind of threw it together just to have some substance in the room. These are speakers, couch, TV, whatever, and it's okay. But I wish we could do something more. We probably will in the future, but this is what we got for now. Just to add some substance. You know what I mean?
Can't have an empty room, you know?
Exactly. And right here, well, here, that's my favorite part of the room, so I'll do that last. These are supposed to be pool tables for very tall people. We need some green carpet to make it look like a pool table because, pool tables are usually somewhat green, so we got to get some
and not gray.
Yeah.
At least in my experience.
Yeah, and we don't have an abundance of green dye in the form of cactus, so we gotta find that. We got some pool stuff over here. We got pool sticks and cue balls. Over here we have a bar type area. We can't really decorate it yet because we would put stuff on item frames, but every time the snapshot changes, it knocks all the item frames off, so that's annoying. But I like this design though, because it's it's kind of cool colors, and I don't know.
The pattern makes it look pretty cool.
Yeah. We got some sweet chairs right here.
Which may or may not be our original design. Never before
I mean,
seen.
we came up with this ourselves. Like, we didn't look for a video or anything or a picture or anything. We came up with this ourselves, and maybe it's already used in a video or picture or whatever. But I'd like to think that we came up with this design. But if we didn't, then I'm glad to say that we didn't. But I like how they look. But yeah,
it's unique.
Yeah, it's unique. But for the most part, it looks pretty good down here. That's my favorite part of this area. Well, aside from the floor, I like the floor the best. These are the new blocks. Which is
the granite.
And then
by far my favorite.
Yeah, granite is beautiful. And they're all the polished version of it too. So let's just go up these stairs, nether brick stairs, and granite. We got a granite nether brick checkerboard right here.
You probably guess which of the new blocks is our favorites by how much there is of it.
Yeah. These are our individual bedrooms since we share this house. This one's Sparky's right here. We got some blue stained glass and some mossy cobblestone. I don't know why I did that when there's pressure plates, but we got a nicely decorated room here.
There's a couple item frames missing here with some blue stained glass, but once we finally get into 1.8, I'll go bother putting everything back in.
Yeah, it looks pretty fancy in here.
And I want to make it so you could see out and see the sun, at least when it's today.
Yeah,
but don't do a whole glass roof. That's too boring, you know?
Yeah, exactly. This has a nice feel to it, this room.
And just this fancy gravestone looking thing on top of my bed for I don't know why.
Yeah, well, it just matches the room.
Yeah.
And my room is wood. I usually build with wood and stuff. Usually don't build with too much stone or anything. We just got the bed here. I like how this is designed. You just pop right in there. Got some tables and stuff.
Yeah. That bed is really creative.
Yeah, I like it. And we got a footrest here, and just the usual stuff. Nothing too special in here. There's some hidden lighting on the ceiling, but don't tell anyone that it's there because it's supposed to be hidden. But
very well.
Sparky, I didn't say anything. Yeah, if we take a look back here, we have a nice little deck balcony thing that looks over this river here and our backyard, which consists of the pool, this canopy, water slide rock formation, and a palm tree. But let's take a closer look at that. Sparky, you wanna go off the edge here first, man?
See if I can make the jump for once. Oh yeah,
You
first shot, first try.
Go. Oh, I barely missed. That's not fair. I was sprinting and everything. Alright, though. This is a nice big pool here. We're Olympic swimmers. We're really not, but you would think so by the
We'd
size of
like
this
to
pool.
think we are.
Yeah, this is a water slide down here. I would go on it, but it takes forever just because I hate water in this game.
I'll go down the slide for fun.
Yeah, let's watch this from the faraway perspective. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And we have a canopy right here with some tables underneath, and we have a palm tree over there, which I made. And oh god, this guy's wearing that fancy. Yeah, that palm tree is kind of weird, but it's all right. And a
this
diving
you
board,
could really
of
do in
course.
Minecraft anyway.
Yeah.
Unless they add palm trees.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. What do you say about going inside here, Sparky?
You mean through that our fancy stained glass door?
Yeah, look at that. It's like a real life. What the heck? It's like a real life back door. All right, let's pop on down in the basement real quick. This is where everything cool is, in my opinion.
But I have to say it's probably my favorite part of the house.
Yeah, we got some nice mossy designs. We got mossy brick and stone brick checkerboard. We got mossy on the walls, stone brick and stone mossy brick.
You probably guess we like the mossy stone.
Yeah, especially since you can craft in the snapshot now. We got a library in here. We got some books. We got an enchanted table.
You get all up to your level 30 enchants on here, of course.
Yeah, I think it looks good in here. What do we got here? We got a farm.
The giant farm.
We got some carrots. We got some wheat. We got some taters. We got some pumpkins. We got some sugar cane, and we got some netherwort for our brewings. And speaking of our brewings, let's take a stroll. Let's moonwalk over here. Here's the brewing room, which also looks fancy. Has a bunch more granite because we love the granite. Got an infinite water pool.
The glowstone, because glowstone makes everything better.
Yeah, we got this here obviously, and I like it in here. I like all the designs of the rooms down here. Let's take a quick peek in here. This is the railroad room that leads to our respective houses. This left one leads to Sparky's house. This right one leads to mine. Just an easy way to get back and forth between the houses, so we don't have to walk all the time.
Yeah, and we got that river we get to look out on, which makes it not to cross with horses and everything, so much easier.
We got another room in here. We got some
with the fancy quartz pillars, you know.
Yeah, looks for real. And then the last room down here for now is the storage room, which has a nice white gray design to it, and it's just a storage room, nothing too special. We would have it decorated with item frames, but what do they keep doing, Sparky? They keep falling off.
They keep falling off, and the items keep despawning.
Yeah, so that's really inconvenient. Oh god, I gave you a sneak peek into my chest. You're just having a quick sneak peek. Okay, there you go. You're done. Yeah, so that's that. This about covers everything. Except let me show you one thing, and right now it's a fail, but it leads me to reminding you about something to look forward to in the future. So let me just show you this real quick. Let's take a stroll on up to the quote-unquote chimney. Which
oh yes, the chimney.
Yeah. Okay, so this thing behind the chimney right here, it was a TNT cannon, and
apparently in the snapshot updates, this cannon design broke.
Yeah.
And now blows itself up, so it's currently being worked on so that it will work again.
Yeah, we were recording this to just show a test fire, and it blew up the front, so we scrapped that. But apparently, this design doesn't work in the new snapshot. It worked before because there's a crater over there that we used to that we created by using this thing, but it doesn't work now. But this leads me to tell you that in a future episode, when we figure out, I think we figured out a design.
We figured it out. I just want to play with it more, see if I can't get more range out of it.
Yeah. So in a future episode, we're gonna build a TNT cannon for you, and for ourselves, of course, too. But yeah, we're gonna build that.
Let you see a couple shots fired. You know.
Yeah, we'll drop some bombs in that episode. So look forward to that. Thank you for watching this video. I thought I fell through the ceiling, but it was just
the stairs.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching the video. Like if you liked it. Also, it really helps me out a lot, so I would appreciate it if you could do that for me. And if you have any questions about the server or myself or Sparky or anything, just drop it on in the comments. And yeah, other than that, subscribe to see more Minecraft and other stuff. and I hope you have a wonderful day. How about you, Sparky? Do you think they should have a good day, or you just want to...
I think they should have a good one. They had a nice, enjoyable Minecraft video.
Yeah, have a great day. I will see you later. Bye.